In a world where we are more connected than ever before, the irony is stark. Social media, the platform that promised unity, has become the stage for division. What was meant to bridge distances now amplifies the divide between us. But how did we get here, and is there a way back? Welcome to the reality where social media is anything but social. As we dive deeper into this topic, we'll explore how the very tools designed to bring us closer have, in many ways, pushed us further apart. We'll look at the consequences of this disconnection, not just in our relationships, but in our mental health, our ability to communicate, and ultimately, in our society as a whole. Look around. Everywhere you go, faces are illuminated by the glow of screens, heads bowed in reverence to their devices. On the surface, it seems like we're all more connected than ever. We follow hundreds, sometimes thousands of friends online. We like posts, we share memes. But are these interactions meaningful? Social media offers the illusion of connection, a mirage that disappears upon closer inspection. The bonds we create in these virtual spaces often lack depth. We might exchange messages, leave a comment, or send a quick like, but how much do these interactions really mean? When was the last time a like truly made you feel connected to someone? When we strip away the emojis, the hashtags, the filters, what are we left with? Often, it's a feeling of emptiness. We may have thousands of followers, but when we really need someone to talk to, who can we turn to? This illusion of connection is particularly dangerous because it tricks us into thinking we're not alone, that we're engaged, when in fact, we might be drifting further into isolation. The more we chase these superficial connections, the more disconnected we feel from real, meaningful human interaction. Once, we gathered around campfires, shared stories, and built connections face to face. These moments of togetherness, of real, unfiltered human interaction, were the foundation of our social fabric. Now, we find ourselves debating in comment sections, where anonymity fuels hostility and where the loudest voices often drown out those of reason and empathy. How did we get from sharing stories to shouting into the void? In these digital spaces, opinions polarize rapidly, and echo chambers grow louder. We surround ourselves with voices that echo our own beliefs, while silencing or ignoring those that challenge us. This not only deepens the divide but also weakens our ability to engage in meaningful dialogue. When everyone is shouting and no one is listening, how can we hope to understand one another? Families sit together, yet they are worlds apart, each lost in their digital realm. We've all seen it. A family at dinner, each person glued to their phone, the conversation replaced by silent scrolling. The art of conversation is dwindling, replaced by this endless cycle of content consumption. Disagreements fester, unresolved, because digital interactions lack the nuance and empathy of face-to-face dialogue. Can we find our way back to each other, or is the divide too deep? Beyond the divide, social media casts its shadow on mental health. Comparison breeds discontent as we scroll through curated lives that create a distorted sense of reality. On social media, everyone seems to be living their best life. Perfect vacations, perfect families, perfect bodies. But what we don't see are the struggles, the insecurities, the failures. We're comparing our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel, and it's taking a toll. This constant comparison leads to feelings of inadequacy and low self-worth. We measure our value in followers and likes, forgetting that true worth lies within. But it's not just about numbers. It's about the pressure to maintain a perfect online persona. The pressure is relentless. We feel compelled to present ourselves in a way that is always positive, always successful, always happy. But at what cost? The effects are profound. Anxiety, depression, and a sense of inadequacy are on the rise, particularly among younger generations who have never known a world without social media. We're chasing validation in a virtual world, neglecting the beauty and authenticity of the real one. But what happens when that validation isn't enough? When the likes stop coming, when the comments dry up, when the online persona we've built begins to feel like a prison rather than a source of pride. At what cost to our well-being and happiness are we willing to continue this pursuit? Yet, all is not lost. Amidst the noise, there is hope. The power to reconnect lies within us. Social media doesn't have to be a tool of division. It can be a tool of connection, if we use it wisely. By choosing to engage genuinely, both online and offline, we can reclaim the true essence of being social. It starts with small steps: putting down our phones during meals, engaging in conversations without distractions, seeking out face-to-face interactions whenever possible. But are we ready to take illusion of connection, even as it leaves us feeling more alone than ever? The narrative of division is not set in stone. We have the power to rewrite it, to use social media for its true purpose: to connect, to inspire, to uplift. It's not too late to change the way we interact with technology and with each other. Let us use this power wisely, for in doing so, we can transform isolation into unity and division into connection. The question remains: will we rise to the challenge, or will we continue down this path of that step? Are we ready to embrace change, to move beyond the superficial, to seek out the real connections that truly nourish us? Or will we remain hidden behind our screens, content with the disconnection? The choice is ours, and the future of our connections depends on it. What is your opinion about this? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe and follow us for more.